嗨，大家好，欢迎来到郑立德的谈判电影101，我是 Leader 郑立德。今天要跟大家分享电影《火线冲突》，又名交战守则 Rules of Engagement。交战守则，谁能精准判断？生死谈判，谁能置身事外？真相与正义，只有天知道答案。2000年上映的《火线冲突》讲述一个越战立功的前线指挥官，为保全部属的生命，在撤侨行动中下令对抗议民众进行军事镇压，导致美国面对国际谴责的蓄意切割。情况更恶劣的是，美国政府高层早已知情并掌握抗议民众多数为反美民兵的事证，却仍选择湮灭证据并导向让指挥官背黑锅。贺吉斯上校汤米李琼斯饰演，和邱尔德上校山繆傑克森饰演，两人是越战同袍，一起为国家出生入死。邱尔德还曾救过贺吉斯一命。越战结束回国后，他们在军旅的仕途上却有不同的发展。邱尔德平步青云，一路当上陆战队指挥官，而贺吉斯却只是个穷困潦倒、郁郁不得志的军法律师。当也门发生内战，美国大使馆被一群暴民包围，邱尔德临危受命要去解救大使和他一家人，在最坏的情况下必须将大使安全撤离。就在兵荒马乱之际，邱尔德的3名士兵罹难，他迫于情势下令开火，却使得80名也门民众遭到射杀。之后，邱尔德遭指控滥杀无辜，破坏交战守则，让美国受到全球舆论的指责。在一切都对邱尔德不利的情况下，他将面对军法审判。他只能把自己的生死大权寄望在昔日的老战友贺吉斯身上。
I really need your help.
Oh yeah, I'll help. Anything you need. You want me to take the stand? I'll be a character witness. Anything you want.
No, you don't understand what I'm asking. I want you to be my lawyer.
I'm a good enough lawyer to know you need a better lawyer than me. Besides that, I'm short. 2 9 plus 1 wake up and I'm gone. You need one of those Washington cats.
I don't want some Starbucks drinker who's never seen combat. I need somebody who's been shot at.
Oh yeah, I've been shot at. That's what I am. A shot-up Marine. As a matter of fact, that's all the hell I am. No, wait a minute. I'm also a weak lawyer. I'm a very weak lawyer. And the government is going to come at you with every goddamn thing they've got.
Major Bill Sokol. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come on in. Let me introduce you, gentlemen. This is Major Mark Biggs. He'll be prosecuting the Childers Court-Martial. The Marines put the Major through Stanford Law, and he owes him a couple years before he takes over the rest of the world. Major, of course, you know General Lowry. I'd like you to meet Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General West, and the Secretary of Defense, Mr. Wyatt.
Have a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
What I gather from our esteemed NSC advisor and Secretary of State is that we've got a trial in 2 weeks. Seems awfully damn fast.
Oh, I believe everyone in this room will agree. It's in the national interest that this trial be moved along quickly.
The Article 32 investigation was complete and comprehensive. It all seems to point in one direction.
Has he got himself a lawyer yet?
Actually, he's requested a military attorney, sir. Colonel Hayes Hodges, 2nd Marine Division, Lejeune.
Any relation to General H. Lawrence Hodges?
His son.
Larry Hodges was one of this country's most distinguished officers.
What do we know about Colonel Hayes Hodges?
He's a guy who got blown apart in Vietnam, then went to Georgetown Law and became a cynic. Is that about right, Major?
He was 67th in his class at Georgetown, sir. He doesn't take too many cases, doesn't win too many. He apparently went through an ugly divorce, had a drinking problem, retiring in 2 weeks.
Jesus. Can we guarantee we get this guy?
Sir, if I may say something.
I am not a hired gun. I accepted this assignment because I believe in the merits of the government's case. I am not going to stack the deck against this guy. I will try this case on good evidence only.
I'm glad to hear it.
Terry, you know Tom Chandler. He's going to help us prepare your case.
Colonel Childers, good to see you again, sir. All right. First, we've subpoenaed all the Article 32 investigators' notes, the State Department notes on Yemen. Major Biggs has already had your head checked by their doctor. Well, I've got you an appointment with ours.
No.
What?
No more multiple choice questions about self-esteem.
We got the combat fitness report, so you can forget the psych eval here.
That's a mistake, Colonel.
Listen, when I turned 18, I joined the Marine Corps. I asked to be in the infantry. I asked to go to Vietnam.
Perry?
I live for the privilege of commanding troops. I think it's the greatest honor an American can have.
Perry.
You know how many birthdays and Christmases I missed spent rotting in jungles or in the desert just so you could play war at ROTC?
Childers! You gotta keep your shit together here, man. Your court-martial board is gonna be made up of people who might have spent 1 day in Grenada, maybe 2 days in Kuwait. They're gonna be beach boys who've never been anywhere near combat. They're gonna be people like Tom Chandler sitting right here in front of you. That's who you're making your case to.
We don't have anybody to back up your case.
That's because all my witnesses are dead.
Okay, so what happened?
He lost it. He snapped.
Well, that's good. You can snap him on the stand.
This doesn't happen in a vacuum.
Let's get a complete history of Colonel Childers. I mean, talk to every Marine he ever served with. My guess is this has happened before.
We have to be careful here. This guy is the warrior's warrior. A Navy Cross, 2 silver stars for composure in battle. There's no wife, no kids, just the Corps. He was our best. That's why he was sent. He is not on trial for the good service he gave the country, but for what he did on the wall in Yemen, period.
Major, nobody wants to say it, but it occurs to me we're trying to set an example here. So let's set it and show the world we mean business. And the first charge supports the death penalty. And I say we go for it.
No more death. I'll see that he never gets another command, and I'll put him in jail, but I will not seek death for a man who served this country honorably. I don't want it brought up again.
We gotta show Childers' state of mind. We gotta prove he went out with intent to kill and that is not going to be easy. Whether a man is charged with murder or hailed as a hero is sometimes a very thin line. So, our case is this. Childers receives orders that a regularly scheduled lawful protest outside our embassy in Yemen is unruly. He is to secure or evacuate the premises. There has been no violence prior to his arrival. Once there, Ambassador Moraine does not feel the situation warrants evacuation. Childers ignores him.
There was sniper fire.
They draw fire from snipers across the street. Childers retaliates into an unarmed crowd in front of the embassy. A crowd of women and children. He shot the wrong people.
You ever play blackjack, Colonel?
Not really.
There are no intangibles. It's all odds, sir. If you know them, you'll beat the guy next to you. You know what cards have been played, you'll beat the house. Sometimes you just can't win, no matter what you do.
I saw your man on television knocking some zit-faced kid around.
You have to understand the kind of pressure Colonel Childers has been under, a man with that kind of service. No, thanks. This was a rescue mission that went bad, nothing more.
You're aware, Colonel, we could ask for the death penalty.
You're not serious.
Oh, I'm very serious. In fact, it's been suggested. What do you think would happen if a Yemeni killed 83 Americans? You'd have a trial that would last for 1 day, and they'd take off his head. Have a seat, Colonel. Please. So here it is. You plead him out, guilty. He throws himself at the mercy. We'll help him out at sentencing.
How much help?
Well, I'm not about to promise you anything, but I'd say in the neighborhood of 10 to 15, out in 7.
Major, do you know what the life expectancy was for a second lieutenant dropped into a combat zone in Vietnam in 1968?
I don't have time for 20 questions, sir.
Then what's all this shit about the odds of winning at blackjack? You got time. Take a guess.
My guess is your man's going down because he deserves to go down. I got a question for you, Colonel. What happened at Kowloon? The Battle of Kowloon, Vietnam. You were there with Childers. Something happened. What the hell was it?
Fuck you. Is what happened at Kowloon, Biggs.
2 weeks.
No, shit. It's okay. It's okay.
I wasn't.
No, I know. It's okay. It's okay. I know. Believe me, I know. Can I leave you alone with that thing in the house?
Yeah. I ain't gonna six on you, Hodge.
I'm going to Yemen. If I have to stick your ass in the hospital till I get back, that is what I will do.
No, you don't have to do that.
Got your word on that?
Oh, shit. I take my uniform away, they may as well shoot me.
You can live with it, bud. Believe me. I'm not going to shit you. They offered us a deal. You plead guilty, it's 10 to 15, you're out in 7.
What do you think?
I think they're out to crucify you. For a whole lot of reasons. I say we take it and call it a day.
I did what they asked me to do, Hodge. I lost Marines over there. If I'm guilty of this, I'm guilty of everything I've done in combat for the last 30 years.
嗨，你好，我是谈判沟通超业培训师 Leader 郑立德。今天是2022年金虎年的大年初一，祝您虎虎生风，再创高峰，恭喜发财，阖家健康平安。现在为您做个小结，电影《火线冲突3》教我们的是：一、谈判的代表很重要。人的谈判元素包括了性格、能力、关系和阵营。面对美国政府要请全力找一个代罪羔羊的军事审判，身为被告的邱尔德上校请求老战友贺吉斯上校为他辩护。除了法庭诉讼能力之外，其他3点都是邱上校选择的重点考量。因为只有上过战场，走过鬼门关，面对生死一线间挂过彩的陆战队员贺上校，才能感同身受的全力为自己争取权利，而且自己曾救过他一命，这样的关系无可取代，而且他相信贺上校是个知恩图报的人。2、贺上校在法庭上的强劲对手是军方公费派去史丹佛学法律的毕斯少校，他跟政府高层主管们强调，他接这个 case 不为名利，只是认同政府的立场，他不会不择手段，他也警告他的部属，不会将终身为国卖命的邱上校处死。可敬的谈判对手，不容易也不简单。3、贺上校提醒他的当事人老战友邱上校，军事法庭的成员大多都没上过战场，你得做好思想准备。谈判跟打仗一样，知彼知己，百战不殆。具备将心比心的同理心，对彼此都好。4、毕斯少校对贺上校说，我建议你们认罪，我们帮他减刑，我不能保证什么，估计判10到15年间，7年后假释。贺上校表面不能接受，但他内心觉得也许这是最好的结果了，至少保住性命。当他建议邱上校接受时，被断然拒绝。如果我这次有罪，那过去30年我在战场上的所作所为都有罪。邱上校的眼泪跟回答让人动容。谈判跟战争都是人性的考验。我是 Leader， 希望每次都能带给大家多些谈判的知识、观念和技巧。感谢您的收看，影片下方有按赞、订阅、分享和提醒小铃铛。想要看什么样的谈判电影，欢迎留言哦。谢谢，我们下次见。